Hey guys, welcome to a new video. We've got a special guest today. His name is Notker Grassler, and he's going to be talking to you guys about how a fruitarian lifestyle has benefited his health. And I just want him to explain to you guys like how he feels, basically what his life is like, and also the challenge that he's going to be doing soon, or that he's already started. So I'm going to hand it over to him soon, but here's an example of someone who didn't necessarily have a chronic disease, okay, and probably had health issues before, and he'll probably talk to you about that, but he's not been diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, and he's still eating fruits, okay, and there's a reason for that. It's because it's the best for your health, okay. Fruit is just, there's no question, eating lots of fruit is going to make you a much healthier person, and here's a good example of that. So I'm going to hand it over to you, bro, and just talk about your experience, how easy it is. Obviously you're in Thailand, so it's a little bit easier, but how sustainable is it?
Thank you for having me, first of all. A pleasure to be here on your show. Yes, like you said, I've never gotten a diagnosis of having a chronic disease. But I did have, as you also mentioned, health issues and lots of symptoms. And I still pretty clearly remember the day that I did have blood in my stool, which was pretty fucking shocking. And that had a very intense effect on me. And I just thought, wow, at this time, I've had already suffered from low energy, especially after meals, and also bad skin, acne on my arms, shoulders, chest, and also depressive phases. So I've been suffering even before that quite a bit, but it was never really enough to make a change. But then when that day when I saw the blood in my stool and I got really fucking freaked out, I decided that I want to change quite a few things, and that I want to get healthy again, that I want to just feel good again. And yeah, because also at that time I wasn't the person anymore that I used to be, or that I knew myself as. I wasn't really not light energy, not light-hearted anymore. I was pretty, everything cost me a lot of energy to smile or to be happy, to be a good partner to my girlfriend at the time, to be a good son to my parents, good brother to my siblings. It wasn't easy. Everything costs a lot of energy, and I was sick of that. So I decided to make certain lifestyle changes, stop partying, and stopped drinking alcohol, drugs, decided I want to go 100% natural on that, because also before that in the past I've made really couple of different bad experiences with modern medicine, which sounds so fucking friendly but it isn't at all. And to cut it short, basically I decided to first of all cut out all the heavy foods like meat and dairy and oily stuff. And so I went from eating everything and loving meat and dairy and pizza and everything to eating a vegetarian diet for a couple of months. Already felt better, like some of my symptoms disappeared, and I understood, wow, this is actually, there's something happening. It's pretty easy. Already after a couple of days, I actually, although I was pretty sick still, I believe, inside, but my symptoms became less and less, and I could actually watch my symptoms disappear, and I found that pretty impressive, and really enjoyed that. Like just the hard symptoms disappearing already gave me so much life quality back. And but then after a couple of months on a vegetarian diet, it kind of stagnated again and even got a little worse again. So I kind of went vegan. By that time, it was the approach going vegan was kind of closer to me, and I could see me doing that. Whereas before, when I was still eating meat and everything, if you would have started talking to me about a vegan diet, I'd be like, "Fuck that, man! I'm not. This is not possible. This can't be healthy." But then, since I was vegetarian already and felt better, I and kept reading and watching YouTube videos and stuff. It felt like a doable step. So I decided to go vegan, and pretty much like that, it just kept going. Ended up eating raw vegan, lots of fruits, and increased the amount of fruits that I was eating, and I felt better and better. And so this is already like 5 years ago that I started to make those transitions. And the last 2 years I've been eating mostly fruits. I would say 80 to 90% of my calories came from fruits. Sometimes phases of 10 days or sometimes even 2 months. I would eat only fruits, and I would also, every time I ate only fruits, I felt fantastic. Like, of course, the first couple of days, like the transitioning days, I would say, or like the adjusting days, they can be quite a bit tough, and you experience certain detox symptoms, low energy, you're sleepy, maybe a little moody, your digestion is like, playing up a little bit. It could be both directions, maybe having constipation for a couple of days, or sometimes having diarrhea, but still after 3 to 4 days, all these kind of symptoms would regulate itself. Basically the body would kind of adjust, and I would feel much better. Mostly, I think for me personally, the biggest improvement is just that I have more energy, and that I don't feel bloated, and that I don't feel low energy after eating. I just had we just both actually had one bottle like this, 1.5 liters of tropical fruit smoothie.
Banana, mango, papaya.
Yes, and lychee also. And that's a big meal, super yummy also. And I just had that, and I'm absolutely awake. I'm fine.
You don't feel lethargic, you don't feel tired, nothing.
Not at all. No, I feel really good. I'm almost sitting here on that rock is almost a little too boring for me. I want to go and hit the gym or go for a run or something soon.
So do you just want to explain what you're doing currently and the challenge that you're facing for yourself?
Yeah. 10 days ago, actually, I decided to go on, since I'm living here on Koh Phangan, I have to add, and I'm very fortunate and lucky, privileged to be here and live here, decided to stay here for another year. And I thought, why not go 100% on fruits? And because I'm just super curious. I don't know how it's gonna go, right? It's an experiment also for me. But my intuition, feeling-wise, I believe that it's going to be really good for me. And so I'm 10 days in, I'm feeling fantastic. And I just want to see for myself if it's possible, how I will feel. Maybe I will go through strong detox. Maybe I have to, stop the challenge at some stage. I don't know, but I want to know how I feel, because I watched a lot of YouTube videos from different raw vegans or fruitarians, but I believe there's so many. It's not about only eating fruits. It's a lot about the lifestyle, right? It's so much about the other lifestyle choices that you make. For example, to give you an idea, what I'm talking about is, I think just eating only fruits is not gonna fix everything in your life, right? Movement, for example, is absolute key, as he also knows and promotes. Moving not only your body but also your lymph system is, I think, very, very important. Something that I understood quite late on my healing journey, although I've always been doing sports, but whilst I was being sick and had less energy, I kind of didn't feel like moving. I didn't feel like hitting the gym. I felt like I don't have the energy. So I kind of didn't move enough in the times when it was, I believe, the most important. And now, especially since I'm back on fruits only, I'm, 2 workouts a day, or like a run in the morning and a workout in the evening. This is normal. Sometimes I go for a hike in the morning, a dance in the afternoon, and a workout in the evening, and I still feel like, fuck man, if the day would be longer, I'd be doing more sports. Like, that's it. Yeah.
And there you have it, guys. I mean, this is, you heard it from him first, and you've heard it from me plenty of times. Just try it out, see how you go. You got nothing to lose to eat fruit and see how better it makes you feel. There's absolutely no reason not to do it and try it either. And you're saving the environment from meat, dairy and egg pollution. You're saving your own health, and you're not killing any animals. So it's 3 wins. And you can see Notker, he's not a skinny fruitarian. He's working out and he's building muscle, and he wants to be one of the fittest dudes, and I'm sure he'll get there. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe one thing to add that I just thought of. Like only 1.5 years ago, when I've been doing quite a bit of water fasting, couple of 7-day water fasts, I've lost a lot of weight back then, because before that I used to do bodybuilding with proteins and stuff. I had more than 80 kilos, pretty lean, lots of muscle. Lost all of that, and last 1.5 years ago I was on 58 kilos after all the fasting, right? So I was just skin and bones, and that's when I knew that I wanted to get back into sports, and since then I haven't eaten any supplements, I haven't eaten any tofu, I've been eating mostly fruits, like 90% plus fruits, some salads, and sometimes sweet potatoes, pumpkins, the usual kind of non-mucus forming vegetables. Pretty basic. Once in a while I had like some curry, some Thai curry. Oh, actually there was some tofu in there, but it's like minimal, tiny amounts, like for the whole consumption, if you look at it like that. And I've gained, now I'm on 68 kilos. So I've gained, how much did I say, like 11 kilos of muscle. In 1.5 years. It's a slow process. It's slower, but it feels so much better. And I'm still like now 68 kilos, about 68, and I used to be 83. I can tell you 68 feels so much better than 83. And back then when I was on 83, I thought, oh fuck man, I feel amazing, I felt strong. I thought I felt strong, but I couldn't even do like 12 pull-ups, Now I can do 20 easy. Of course my body weight is lower, but I think it's
the strength has still got to be there.
Exactly.
And you haven't lost that either. And that's the thing, a lot of people think that you lose a lot of strength and muscle mass and stuff like that. Majority of it's probably water retention anyway. But yeah, I guess you see him, and he's doing something the same as you guys out there probably. So I guess take inspiration from him, and the way I did, because I'm bloody inspired as well, and I want to support him, and he supports me in what we're doing. And I think that's find people that are gonna inspire you and make you thrive as well, and give you your energy, and their energy comes together. So once again, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel, and otherwise take it easy guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.